So is Kanye West, is he a clone? Like serious but not serious but serious. Is he? All right, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing awesome today. So I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. But I am, but I'm not. When I ask the question, like, is Kanye West a clone? Because here's the thing. There is a lot of people out there that are suggesting that he is. It's funny, I actually did a poll on my Instagram stories a few weeks ago, and I got pretty big sample size. And more people think he is than isn't. And I just think that's interesting. And now I have a big conspiracy theory bent to me. So these kind of conversations, man, I'm drawn to just because of the rabbit holes that you can go down when you start digging in it and looking into these things such as cloning and human clones. And it's just fascinating because when you look at Kanye and you look at his crazy up and down roller coaster life that he's had over the last number of years, like, you just have to ask the question, like, something's going on here. All right, he's this upcoming rap icon, and then all of a sudden has this crazy religious salvific experience where he goes all in for Jesus. And he starts preaching at churches, starts his own service, has his Jesus is King album with a lot of, seemingly Christian songs, and taking these stances of like pro-Christian stances on cultural and social issues. And then all of a sudden he disappears for a bit and then comes back and's like a completely different dude, where now he's like thinks himself as God again. He's back to the I am God blasphemy, where he legit is saying that about himself. Crazy. And then now he wants to start his own adult entertainment site, industry, platform. And so there's just so much stuff. And so I just want to just quickly go through as we process this situation. There's just a lot of interesting things that we see, like that lend to this idea. Perhaps something happened that maybe he's not who he is anymore. Maybe he is a different person. So let's look at some before and after pics. Here's a before picture. Okay, that's typical Kanye. And here's an after. This is when he came back, and when he went away and then came back. Like, I mean, yeah, maybe put on a bit of weight, but something's different there. Here's a before and after side by side shot. It's like, yeah, he's got a bit more of a beard in the second one, but just look at his eyes, man. Something's different. Something's different there. And so then we have, like, when he's in his whole Jesus is King phase, pre when he went away, like, look at this stuff. Like, look at the service. Look at him grooving with the choir. I mean, like, look at his face. Look at his charisma. Look at him. He just seems like a happy dude. And then you have this scene, playing the piano, singing. Like, look at the choir. And then you have him. Now he's speaking about cultural issues here, but
like one of the big topics right now
dude's wearing a mask
all of the
and
pedophilia
talking
advertisement.
about
And my
the
take on that is,
certain
there's one place in the Bible
sexual
where it says God sees
exploitation
sin
issues.
differently, and there's another
This is
place where
basically
it
making the
says,
point for,
uh, let me get out my
how
phone. I can
pornography
really pull up
is
the exact thing it says in the
not a
Bible.
good
The
thing.
general gist, and we'll get back to
Not
it
a good
after the
thing.
5-minute break, is that you have to stay strict to everything and remove as much sin as possible in order to serve God. And when people look at pornography, when a grown man is looking at a grown woman have sex on camera, you're still looking at someone's daughter, and you're looking at, a lot of times, someone that is the product of pedophilia. So people will engage in going to strip clubs or looking at pornography, but then the moral compass is like, oh my God, look at the pedophiles. But in a way, anybody who looks at pornography is a form of a pedophile also. Let's bank it all in. It's very simple. We're not going to be talking about all this moral code and these standards right here. It's either Christ said so or Christ said.
And then now comes out Kanye West reportedly plans to launch a studio and brand under the name Yeezy. Here's another from TMZ, if you can trust a lot of what they say, but Kanye West plans to launch Yeezy. So and this is just a sampling. This is not including his recent interviews where he talks about himself as being God, and his latest album with the most crazy, blasphemous lyrics you've ever heard in your life. And then you compare that to the Jesus is King album. You compare that to even his own weird little service that he had. But still, it's like it's completely opposite. So the question is, what happened when he went away? Because he said before he disappeared for a little bit, he's like, if I go, it's not me. I'm fine. I'm not going away voluntarily. And then he went away as a Christian, comes back as this anti-God dude again, but to a different level. And so it just begs the question, is he a clone? I mean, you have two answers, right? There's two options. Number one, he just completely rebelled against God again and went back to his old ways, and just out of nowhere decided that, okay, I'm not, this Christian thing is not for me anymore. Or he went away a Christian and came back not him. And I know it's conspiracy and sounds weird and sounds unbelievable, but like when you want to go down this rabbit hole, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of interesting tidbits of info that circulate internet space, where it's kind of like makes you think, could this be an actual thing? Does technology exist? Do we have that technology where we could clone someone, where we can make someone look so much identical, or create masks, or create, robotic robots, just robots that look just like the person? Does that tech exist? It's interesting. And so I don't know what I think. This for me is just a very interesting, curious situation. Someone who went so extreme behavior-wise, but then also looks-wise. I mean, look at the before and after pictures. Something off. The eyes are different, and looks different, acts different. So I'll leave that with you. So here's my question. Do you think he is a clone? And let me know in the comment section below. Let me know. Let's have a dialogue, and let's think about this together and see what we can come up with. All right. I mean, this one was fun. This kind of video topic is fun to think about. I'm sure some of you out there will be like, you're nuts, you're a weirdo. how you could actually believe that, because I can. So thanks so much for watching. Let me know below what you think, and we'll see you all in the next one. Much love. God bless.